Hello and welcome to our third and final round with taking turns, and it's just always there, and I don't even know if this hand's good. I want to keep, but I know I cannot keep. This is fine. I'll keep an island or a dictate, not a snapcaster. Play the island first. It reveals less info, and then on top of that, I'm going to get my black source on tap next turn anyways. Stomping Ground off Scalding Tarn, Scapeshift? Yes. Which I think means I want to just jam the Howling Mine because I got to go fast this game. Oh, that does help a lot. Yeah, okay, cool. This is perfect. This is where I want to be. I can't get super punished for this. Only slightly punished. I guess I could get Seeming Spirit Guide through the breach or whatever, but such is life. Yep. Yeah. I don't want to fetch. So the plan next turn is to draw a Cryptic Command or another Exhaustion. My opponent didn't have a land? Wow, I'm really good at this, the plan is thing. The next plan... What is the next plan? Opponent doesn't have land. What do they have? They probably have at least, like, 2 Scapeshifts. EOT fetch on their part is marginally wrong. Now they need an extra land to kill me. So they need some way to generate a land. There's a lot of those. They could have just attacked with the Elder, though, and then they could sack the Elder after dealing damage. I'd be at 18 and actually dead to a Scapeshift for 7 lands. Just in case you are... I know where this game is going. Oh my gosh, give me a Snapcaster Mage or an Exhaustion. I actually marginally punted. I put a Snapcaster on the bottom of my deck and didn't well, 19. It's close. I don't actually know. Boo. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I think I want to fetch here. I don't know. Yeah, so my opponent's going to get out of the 18 damage range right now, so... But if I'd done this, I'd be more likely to draw Snapcaster Mage for the Exhaustion for literal actual lethals. Okay, well, that's not a Scapeshift. I'm going to fetch because I'd rather draw Snapcaster Mage than land. Note that the fetch doesn't matter for Temporal Mastery because I can Miko Koro into it and then with the Miracle Trigger on the stack, fetch to pay. Sure, I guess I'll get another black source. My opponent doesn't have anything to punish non-basics in their deck. They can't have Blood Moon and have a functional Magic deck. I'm just going to push the Elder because the push doesn't do anything otherwise. They're smart to leave these up because of my Giga Drowses. That's a kind of interesting point I didn't think about. So let's get this party started. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's really good. So here... Well, I'm going to use all my mana this turn. I'm just going to cast the Time Warp first. So again, this is just insurance that there's no way I mess this up. That's bad. That's really good. We're going to part the opponent's Water Veil this game. Okay. So my upkeep, I'm going to cast a Dictate. The little things in life. I think there was a point last match where I could have Giga Drowsed my own Howling Mine and I forgot about it. I think I was attacking my opponent's lands every time, but I should have mentioned that I could have done that. Yes, I would like to reveal that. Last, next, always yield, always yield. Click the card in my hand. This should be lethal. Let me think what I want to do here. I get a Serum Visions and a Miko Koro this turn. I'm going to activate the Miko Koro first because I want to know what I want to scry to, I guess. And I don't need to hit the card. Like, yeah, those suck. I have a Time Warp in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have Exactsies on what I need to do here. I don't think there's anything I could have done about that thought. Get rid of that. I feel like my opponent has double bolt or something for my land. I don't think there was anything I could have done here. Oh, that's cute. You can Giga Drowse your own Howling Mines to prevent yourself from decking. Oh, I have Commandeer. I have this all on lock. It's all over. This is definitely a case where I'm tapping on my mana first, so there's no chance I mess this up. And this will be a very awakened Gemstone Mine. That land is unnecessary, and that land is unnecessary. I really wanted the Pact kill, but my deck just didn't let me. So, in theory, can I expect Chalice doesn't do anything out of their deck? Thing in the Ice is bad for me and them. Tasker is not good. I probably want Commandeer. Just because it can counter Scape Shift, and I probably want I don't want a ton of Brutalities, but I want a couple potentially, and I definitely want Thoughtseize. That's just the best card. Okay, cool. We did it. Okay, so cards I potentially... Well, I don't want any of these. These are just truly horrendous. That card is good. These cards are good. I think Brutality is a lot worse than it looks because, like, they could have a hand that's just like Sack Elder, Titan, already suspended Search for tomorrow, and it does nothing. So I think that that card's not very good. All my other cards are... Oh, Snapback's not good. There we go. We found it. Okay. That's it. This card's also not very good, but I do like the mix-up. Also, this card benefits me for landing an early mine. The one thing Brutality can do that's kind of nice is put me in a spot where I go like down on life and then go back up on the life to stay out of 6 or 7 landscape shift range. Ooh, I have Snapcaster Thoughtseize in my deck. I literally cannot lose. Anytime... Oh my gosh. Casting Thoughtseize, I'm so dumb. I didn't play Thoughtseize between... I want to say Pro Tour Dragons... Or Pro Tour... This is a very easy keep, by the way. Pro Tour Dragons Tarkir and this last GP. I think those were the last 2 points. Oh no, I played it at Worlds. So I literally, the entirety of 2016, I did not put a Thoughtseize into my deck, and I was dumb. It's just so good. Well, that settles my question. I was debating whether to mine or Brutality next turn, but because my opponent had a tapped land, the implication is they might still have a Farseek. Though I get, this is actually tough. Yeah, I want a Brutality, I think, because it also protects the mine. I didn't think about that at first. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm trying to think through my sequencing where I can, like, properly land an exhaustion. I guess I can't... It's hard to think through any of this without seeing what the cards in my opponent's hand are. Because, like, if they have, like, land, Sakura Tribe-Elder, Primeval Titan, it's going to get rough for me to do anything relevant in a good time frame. I guess I would have to, like, Dictate and then Exhaustion or something. Okay, our opponent decided to come back. Snow-Covered Island is just too sweet to not play. And I want to do this. Whew! Whew! That was nice. Titan, Bricks, Emrakul. They didn't read Scott Lipp's most recent article that he put out for my team that states that you should be playing Woodfall Primus, which would be absolutely phenomenal in this matchup. We're about to have a very sleepy opponent. They played Wooded Foothills last turn, right? Yes. Why are they EOT fetching? I guess they probably want a green source tapped and don't want to take a damage. But you're going to get to Cinderglade range next turn anyways. I guess you could draw a Valakut. Guess you don't. You just don't want to draw a Stomping Ground. And you also don't really want to draw another land. That was a mistake. Comically enough, I'm going to punish my opponent super hard for casting anything that turn. So the plan here, I'm going to dictate I'm going to exhaustion, and then hopefully I'm now in full-on combo range. That's interesting. Do I want to fetch or no? I think slightly reducing my oh, no, it's fine. My opponent could have sack eldered me attacked anyways. Let me just double check. Yeah, I want Sunken Hollow. Yeah, so I was trying to like stay out of scape shift range. My opponent could have just attacked with this to put me in scape shift range anyways. They're actually quite close to scape shift, which implies to me, I guess, there's not a ton I could do to play around it. Well, that is perfect for me. Oh my gosh, that was the best possibles. Now we're just in free. Don't be Temporal Mastery. Anything but Temporal Mastery deck. Actually, I would accept a Temporal Mastery here. I take that back. I need the... I'm one... that is the best possibles. So, please stop doing anything. Take a nap. Okay. Right on time. There we go. This game should be well over. Because now we get to 2 effects stacked. Here we go. If I don't win the game from here, something went horrifically wrong. This deck must be really tilting to play against. So I'm just going to time warp here. Ideally, we hit land this turn, land next turn. I get to warp and then warp mine, I guess. Ooh, that is nice if I hit a land. I'm going to warp first because, again, this is a how can I lose? And the answer is I mess it up. Do those matter? I don't think Cryptic does. I don't want to give my opponent a turn. I'm going to keep Cryptic, and the reason is I can Cryptic my own Snapcaster, and it's insurance in case something goes horribly wrong. Okay, so March of Progress moves on. We're playing the cheaper one there so we can layer in an extra mine effect. I didn't consider that it's possible I need to Serum Visions cards to my bottom of deck so I don't die to my own thing if both of my whatever they're called are on the bottom of my deck. Is that possible? Can that happen to me? That would suck. I would not want that to happen to me. I guess I can Cryptic my way out of that. Yeah, I'll figure. If I don't draw a part by like turn 1,000,000, I'll figure it out. They're done. I didn't. Let's just see where the part was. Okay, so I would have thought seized them, which doesn't do anything. Okay, the part was close enough that I wouldn't have had to do anything funny. But yeah, there's a point where I have to start like bottoming cards with Serum Vision so that I have enough cards that my part gets to attack them enough times. And then I'm also like Crypticing my Dictates and Giga Drowsing my Howling Mines. And it's just a mess. I don't want to think about it. It didn't happen. I'd probably also need to like part my Nexus. No worries. Didn't happen. We won the game in the normal fashion of our opponent conceding to sheer dominance.